Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Judy English Daily, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am very good, thank you. I started a new project this week. I am learning to paint with watercolors. And you, Jake?
I am okay, but I have a question for you today, Judy.
Of course. What is it?
I have been studying English for a long time now, but sometimes I feel like I'm not getting better. I practice, but I don't see my progress.
That is a very common feeling. Tell me, how do you practice?
Well, sometimes I listen to a podcast, sometimes I read a little, sometimes I watch a video, but I don't have a real plan. I just do random things.
Random. R-A-N-D-O-M. Random. It means no order, no pattern. You do different things without a plan.
Yes, that is exactly how I practice. Random.
And that is a very common problem. Many learners do this. They study a little here, a little there, but without a plan, it is hard to see progress.
So what can I do?
Well, that is our topic today. Today, we are going to talk about how to improve your English in 30 days.
30 days? That sounds exciting. But is 30 days really enough?
It is. 30 days is enough time to build a new habit. And when you have a habit, you keep going. It becomes part of your daily life.
Okay, I like that. What do I need to do?
I have 5 tips for you today. 5 simple steps to make a 30-day plan for your English.
5 tips. Let's go.
But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Judy English Daily.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. Jake, before I give you the tips, let me ask you something. When you practice English, how long do you usually study?
It depends. Some days I study for 1 hour, some days I study for 5 minutes, and some days I don't study at all.
And that is part of the problem. Your practice isn't consistent. Consistent means the same every day.
Consistent. C-O-N-S-I-S-T-E-N-T. Consistent. I like that word.
Good. Today, we are going to make your practice consistent. Ready?
Ready.
Our first tip is set one clear goal.
One clear goal? What does that mean?
It means you should pick one thing to focus on. Not 5 things, not 3 things, just one.
Just one? But I want to improve everything. Listening, speaking, reading, vocabulary.
I understand, but that is why you feel stuck. You try to do everything at the same time, so you make a little progress in each area, but you don't make big progress anywhere.
Oh, that makes sense. It is like running in 4 different directions at the same time.
Exactly. You don't go anywhere, but when you pick one direction and run straight, you go far.
Okay, so I pick one skill. Which one should I pick?
Think about what you need most right now. What is your biggest problem?
I think listening. I can understand you, Judy. You speak slowly and clearly, but movies and the news are hard for me. People talk too fast. I can't understand.
Listening. That is a perfect goal. It is clear. You know exactly what you are working on. Not improve my English. That is too big. Improve my listening. That is clear and focused.
Set one clear goal. My goal is listening. I like it.
And here's a small trick. Write your goal on a piece of paper. Put it on your wall or on your desk. When you see it every day, you remember it. It keeps you focused.
Write it down. Good idea. What is the next tip?
The next tip is plan your daily 15 minutes.
15 minutes? That isn't a lot of time.
It isn't, but 15 minutes every day is much better than 2 hours once a week.
Really? Why?
Because your brain needs time to process new information. Process means to work with the information and save it. When you study a little every day, your brain can rest. It has time to remember.
So short and often is better than long and rare?
Yes, and 15 minutes is easy to find. Everyone has 15 minutes. Before breakfast, during lunch, before bed, on the bus.
I can do 15 minutes before bed. I usually watch videos anyway. I can watch something in English instead.
That is perfect. But here's the key. Make it the same time every day. Same time, same place. Your brain will start to expect it. It becomes automatic. Automatic means it happens without thinking.
Automatic. Like brushing my teeth. I don't think about it. I just do it.
Exactly. After a few days, your brain will think, oh, it's 9:30, time for English, and it will feel normal.
My brain will remind me?
It will. That is the power of a routine. Do something at the same time every day. Your brain will start to prepare for it. It is ready to learn.
Plan my daily 15 minutes. Same time, same place. Got it.
Now here comes our third tip. Mix your activities.
Wait, you said I should focus on one skill. Now you say mix? I'm confused.
Good question. You focus on one skill, but you use different activities to practice that skill. Let me explain. Your goal is listening, right?
Right.
So here are different ways to practice listening. Day 1, listen to a podcast. Day 2, watch a short video with subtitles. Day 3, listen to a song and read the words. Day 4, watch a movie scene and try to understand without subtitles.
Oh, I see. The skill is the same, listening, but the activity changes every day.
Exactly. This keeps your practice fun and interesting. If you do the same thing every single day, you get bored. And when you are bored, you want to stop.
That has happened to me before. I listened to the same type of podcast every day for a week. By day 5, I wanted to stop.
That is normal. Your brain likes variety. Variety means different things, not the same thing every time. V-A-R-I-E-T-Y. Variety.
Variety. So one day a podcast, next day a video, next day a song, my brain stays interested.
Yes, and here is one more idea. After you listen to something, repeat one sentence out loud, just one. This helps your listening and your speaking at the same time.
Listen, then repeat. That is smart. I can do that.
And you know what is even better? Choose things you enjoy. If you like cooking, watch a cooking video in English. If you like sports, listen to sports news. When you enjoy the topic, you forget you're studying.
I like that. Studying without knowing I am studying. Sneaky.
The best kind of learning is sneaky learning.
What is the next one?
Tip 4 is all about tracking. Track your days.
Track my days? What does that mean?
Track means to follow and record something. T-R-A-C-K. Track. Every day you practice, you mark it. You can use a calendar, a notebook, or even an app on your phone.
Like putting a star on the calendar or a check mark.
Yes, a check mark, a star, a sticker, anything you like. The point is to see your progress. After a few days, you will see a row of marks on your calendar.
A row of marks. That sounds satisfying.
It is very satisfying. And here's something interesting. When you see 5 marks in a row, you don't want to break the chain. Chain means a line of connected things. You think, I have 5 days. I don't want to stop now.
Oh, I understand. It's like a streak. S-T-R-E-A-K. Streak. A winning streak.
Exactly. I have a 10-day streak. That feels amazing, and you don't want to lose it. So you practice again, and again, and again.
So tracking helps you keep going.
Yes, without tracking, you forget how much you have done. You feel like nothing is happening. But then you see 20 marks on your calendar and you think, wow, 20 days. I'm doing great.
I wish I had done this before. I practiced for many weeks, but I never tracked anything. I didn't see any progress, so I stopped.
That is exactly why tracking is so important. You can see your progress on paper. It is real. It isn't just a feeling.
I am going to get a new calendar tonight, a big one for my wall.
That is the spirit.
What is the last tip?
And our last tip, review and celebrate.
Review and celebrate. What do I review?
Every week, take 5 minutes. Sit down and look back at your week. What did you listen to? What new words did you learn? What was easy? What was hard? What do you want to try next week?
So I think about what I did during the week.
Yes, review means to look back and think about what happened. This helps your brain organize the information, and it helps you plan the next week better.
Okay. I can do that on Sunday. Sunday is my quiet day. I can sit with a cup of coffee and review my week.
Perfect. And what about celebrate?
Oh, right. You said celebrate, too. What do I celebrate?
Your progress. Celebrate means to feel happy about what you did. After 7 days, give yourself a small reward. Reward means a prize you give to yourself. Maybe a nice coffee from your favorite place. Maybe your favorite meal. Maybe a movie night.
Movie night. I like that.
And after 30 days, celebrate even bigger. You finished a whole month of daily English practice. That is amazing. Very few people do that. You should feel proud.
What if I miss a day? What if I break my streak?
That is a great question. And the answer is simple. Don't stop. Just start again the next day. Missing one day isn't the end.
It isn't?
No, many people quit after they miss one day. They think, I failed. It is over. I can't do this. But that isn't true. Missing one day is normal. Life is busy. Things happen. The important thing is to come back the next day and practice again.
Don't stop. Just start again. That is very encouraging.
Even if you miss 2 days, come back on day 3. Your streak starts again. Your plan is still there. Just pick it up and keep going.
Thank you, Judy. That makes me feel much better. I am not perfect, but I can keep trying.
That is the best attitude. Now, Jake, let's make your 30-day plan right now. Tell me, what is your goal?
My goal is to improve my listening.
Good. How long will you practice every day?
15 minutes before bed at 9:30.
What activities will you use?
I will listen to podcasts, watch short videos, listen to songs, and watch movie scenes. Different things, so I don't get bored.
Will you track your days?
Yes, I will use a big calendar on my wall. 1 check mark every day.
And will you review?
Every Sunday, with a nice cup of coffee, I will think about what I learned and plan the next week.
And will you celebrate?
Yes, after 7 days, I will order my favorite pizza. After 30 days, maybe a new book.
A new book. I love that. Your plan is wonderful, Jake. Simple, clear, and easy to follow.
I'm excited. Day 1 starts tonight.
And what will you do tonight, your first 15 minutes?
I think I will watch a short video in English. Maybe a cooking video. I love cooking videos.
Perfect choice. Something you enjoy. That is exactly right.
And then I will put my first check mark on my calendar.
And how will you feel when you put that first mark?
I think I will feel proud. Just one small mark, but it means I started.
That is the most important mark, the first one. Many people talk about learning English. They say, I will start next week, but they never begin.
I don't want to be that person. I want to take action.
And that is what you're doing. You have a goal, you have a time, you have activities, you have a calendar. Everything is ready.
I just need to press play tonight. That's it.
That is it. One small step, 15 minutes, and your 30-day journey begins.
I love how simple this is. It doesn't feel scary. It feels possible.
Because it is possible. Many people do this every day, and now you are one of them.
I can't wait to start.
That is the best part. You don't need to wait for Monday. You don't need to wait for next month. You can start right now.
Listeners, you should try this too. Make your own plan. Pick your goal. Pick your time. Get a calendar and start today.
Even if it is just 5 minutes tonight, 5 minutes is better than 0. And tomorrow you can do 15.
The hardest part is starting. Once you start, it gets easier.
That is so true. The first step is always the hardest, but after that, you have momentum. Momentum means forward energy. You keep moving.
I like that word, momentum. Let's build some momentum.
Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we shared a simple plan, a plan to improve your English in 30 days.
Yes, first, set one clear goal. Pick one skill and focus on it for 30 days.
Good. And plan your daily 15 minutes. Same time, same place, every day.
Then, mix your activities. Same skill, but different activities to keep it fun.
Next, track your days. Build a streak on your calendar.
And finally, review and celebrate. Look back every week and reward yourself.
Perfect. You've remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
I had so much fun today. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, what is your goal for the next 30 days? Listening, speaking, reading, or vocabulary? And what time will you practice every day?
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.